I wasn't supposed to be there when the sun came up. That beach wasn't on any map I followed. Just a stretch of forgotten sand, where the waves came in quiet, and the world felt far enough away to disappear. I had driven through the night with no destination, just a full tank and a silent phone. The kind of silence that doesn't come from peace, but from exhaustion. I'd been carrying it for a long time, the weight of not being enough, of always pretending I was fine, of waking up every day wondering if it even mattered. And that morning, I thought I had made up my mind. The ocean looked endless, kind, almost inviting. I sat on the cold sand, wrapped my arms around my knees, and watched the horizon blur into the sky. I didn't feel like crying. I'd done that already. I was just empty. Then I heard a voice in front of me. "You waiting for the sunrise?" I turned slightly. A man, maybe late 60s, with a weathered jacket and a thermos in his hand. He didn't look surprised to see me, just curious. I nodded, not trusting my voice. He sat a few feet away, not too close, poured something hot into a cup and offered it without a word. I took it. We watched the tide for a while. Then he said, "I used to come here every morning after my wife passed. Just sat here, waiting for something to change." Then he paused. It didn't. Not at first. I looked over at him. He wasn't looking at me, just watching the waves, like they were telling him something. Then finally I said, "I came here once to think." He didn't ask what I was thinking about, just nodded. "I know this place attracts all kinds of thoughts." Then he said, "Funny thing about the sunrise. Most people think it's a promise, but I always saw it as a second chance. A second chance. Yeah, the first light comes when it's still dark. Most people don't notice it. But if you wait, just wait long enough, the second sunrise comes. The one that warms your skin. The one that makes you feel like maybe, just maybe, today isn't the end of your story." The sky was beginning to change. Soft streaks of amber bleeding into the dark. "I don't think I have much left in me," I whispered. "You don't have to solve anything today. Just make it to the next sunrise." He didn't flinch. "Then let this be enough. Sit, watch. Let the tide wash over whatever brought you here." It sounded too simple, too easy, but there was something in the way he said it. Not as advice, not as a command, just plain truth. We didn't speak much after that. The sun lifted slowly, turning the sea into gold. And I felt something I hadn't in a long time. Not joy, not clarity, but presence. I was still here, that was all. When the light had fully settled over the water, I turned to say, "Thank you." But the man was already walking away, footprints trailing behind him like a quiet goodbye. He never asked my name, never gave his, but before he disappeared, he looked back once and said, "You'll understand it later. The second sunrise, it's never about the light. It's about deciding to stay long enough to see it."